Hello, everyone. I'm so happy and pleased to have here with me one of the greatest entrepreneurs in Switzerland, Bruno Aregger, also known as the Swiss optimizer, entrepreneur, and the keynote speaker, TEDx speaker, best-selling author, philosopher, dauphin, and founder of the APPLETREE. At the age of 23, he declined his father's offer of taking over his business. A work accident and near-death experience made Bruno realize that he needs to create his own companies with smarter, not harder, optimized ways of working. This way was the first time Bruno questioned the normal, insane, everyday reality most companies face. Bruno needed to lose everything, his money, friends, and health, before he fully committed to his mission of living a simple, effective, and true life. Um, AppleTree skyrocketed but grow very fast. In less than 2 years, Bruno and AppleTree crashed. After this second wake-up call, this philosopher and optimizer changed. Bruno reduced his working hours by 95%, started writing down his entrepreneurial and personal mistakes, and got a dog named Elo. Bruno's closest friends loved his lessons learned that much. The optimizer turned them into an international bestseller. Today, after 20 years and more than 300 clients, Bruno travels around the globe, enjoys quality time with his friends, and optimizes great companies. Bruno believes we can be more successful, yet kinder and fairer. Normally insane does not need to be normal. Bruno, welcome. I needed to read your bio completely because I didn't want to miss a thing and I want people to know everything you've been through. How are you today?
I'm very fine. Thank you so much. Actually, the weather is bad here in Switzerland. It's raining. It's summer, but it's raining. But we all have the sun here in the heart. That's okay.
Exactly, exactly. I'm so happy to have you here and to share your story with my guys. I would start with a kind of a philosophical question since you are a philosopher and I am also in my heart. So Steve Jobs said, remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You have been near that experience. I experienced the same. So in what moment of your life everything changed? Can you tell us a little deeper about your story and how everything happened and evolved?
Sure. One very important point was the near-death experience, of course. I was hanging on 16 ampere or 400 voltage. And after this experience, I decided to change my way. So I was born into a business family. My father had an electrician company, and the normal way was that I step into the shoes of my father. And then I decided to say no, and I started my first own company. That was a big change because the business family of my father was very successful, very nice clients, a lot of money and so on, you know. And so I started from scratch myself. And a second point was when I failed and I lost all the money and everything. So I decided to write the stories down to find out what happens in just 1 or 2 years. I failed. That was totally crazy. And then I decided to change my life, my full life. I also think that work-life balance is bullshit. So I just have one life, and every day I take the every moment and try to make my best for myself, for my friends, for my employees, and also for our clients, and optimize from inside out my life and the life of my friends, of my family, and of our employees and clients. And yes, actually, my life is great. I don't work smart or in the normal insanity. I work more and more smart every day more. And I'm the proof of concept. And this concept we will we teach this with our small, medium-sized entrepreneurs as clients.
I love the way and what you just said about work-life balance and that being complete bullshit. I absolutely agree with you. I call it love-life balance. You know, it's just one life. I mean, if I don't do what I love, then what's I mean. So I deeply encourage people to transform their lives and to do what they love, and they will not have to do anything about work-life balance. What really impressed me is the association you have for your company, APPLETREE, and how you describe the journey of a company and connect that with the APPLETREE. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because I think there is a very important deep philosophy in it.
Sure. We use the nature as a model, and we also use several law of nature to explain how can be a small, medium-sized company smart and like a bridge from the normal insanity to the optimal success. So I say the most important parts of a tree are the roots. And the roots are the employees and the owner and the leadership and so on in the company. If we have a nice culture around the roots, they will give more energy up and we will have more fruits. So let's start with the owner as like a coaching, the right mindset, then the leadership, the team and all employees, and we will automatically have more energy up and more fruits, more money, more and that's not just about money, because if you have money, you can spend more time and energy down to the roots. So we have a 9-week model where we go in the company and explain how we can use now the APPLETREE with your company. What can we do now as fast as possible to create this culture, this positive energy, the values, the mission, and the reason why the world need your company. And with this reason, we teach the employees, and then the energy will go up. We will have a much better communication and much better clients who are matching with this unique APPLETREE or company. And every tree is unique, every company is unique, every human being is unique. So we have to find out what's the point of your uniqueness, and that's APPLETREE.
I love it. And the sweetest thing, what we can expect of your magic in, let's say, 3 or 4 months?
Every new day is a new surprise. But of course, I have some roadmaps, some targets, some goals. By end of the year, I will publish a new book. That's a milestone. And we create a new tool, a software tool, where we can measure the soft factors. Because if a company know, like a scoring, how we are scored in our soft factors, we can use that for measure up and build up our hard factors, the money. And we are one of the first companies, at least in Europe, where we can measure the soft factors, and we will go online with this tool, I would say, in 1 or 2 months. So, and by the way, we have a lot of companies every month, new companies, new clients, beautiful clients, and yeah, it's great. So that's the more or less the most important milestones in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months.
Wonderful. Please just tell us where people can find you on LinkedIn or your website or anything you wish to add.
Of course, on LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. And for sure, for speaking, for hire me as a speaker or for my books, brunoaregger.com. And if you are an entrepreneur, a small, medium-sized company, and you are willing to go from the normal insanity to the optimal success, you can go to apple-tree.com.
Thank you so much, Bruno. It was my pleasure having you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.